anime is going to die. According to Eric Sherman, who is the president of Bang Zoom Entertainment, who you all know dub all sorts of anime, including a lot of Bandai Entertainment stuff. They did Haruhi, for example. They did Samurai Champloo. They did Rurouni Kenshin. Long-time dubbers.
I liked a lot of those things.
Gurren Lagann. They did Gurren Lagann. Eric Sherman, he posted this on the Anime TV website, which is, Anime TV is sort of their version of this, kind of. Yeah, they have a bunch of people sitting in a room talking about different anime shows, including Johnny Young Bosch hosts it.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, I haven't watched it in a while. But so he posted it to the Anime TV site, and it's I mean, you've read it now, right?
The article?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm curious as to what your response was.
It seems silly, because he phrases that anime is going to die when all we've essentially seen is a lot of innovation on companies. A lot of companies, especially like Sentai Filmworks, have been doing a lot of sub-only releases. So I could see it going that direction. I could see that his company might have some issues coming with these kind of things, since we're not seeing a lot. He might be indicating that he thinks that it's going away from television broadcast, because if you're going to broadcast on TV, you're going to need dubs. But we're seeing a lot less focus on televised dubs.
Well, I absolutely don't think that he's wrong in thinking that things are difficult for the anime industry. We've seen Bandai Entertainment go through huge losses, ADV shut down and is sort of kind of making its way back up under a different name. Genion obviously was not all that long ago. I mean, he's not totally off base in saying that things are really, really not so great for the anime industry right now. The thing that bothered me was not the message itself, which of course was stop downloading shit for free. His message was so alarmist that I felt like, he had nothing particular. He had no new fact or anything to go on. He didn't suddenly come out and say, by the way, we just lost a huge whatever.
Recent studies have shown that old information is still pertinent.
Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing was very weird. I didn't like the kind of threatening, if you don't stop downloading, he says, I can guarantee you that come this time next year, Bang Zoom won't be bringing you any more English language dubs. Which is funny, because they do a lot of stuff that's not anime.
Yeah.
So they will actually probably bring you some English language dubs. They made it not beat from anime titles. And it also seemed to me like the people who would be the most worried about that would be people who are hardcore into dubs, who usually have to buy anime to get them. So that seemed odd, and I don't know. I did not like the attitude that he took.
Well, it's like, if anything, I want to say that I feel like the industry's probably, it's had difficulty over the last couple of years, but it's doing a lot better now than it did last year at this time. I think a lot of efforts have been rewarded on the parts of companies to take initiatives for. Well, I'm talking about anime. I don't know as much about manga per se. This is entirely different manga.
We don't know. We have very little indication about how well simulcasts are doing, except that we're seeing fewer of them, which says to me they're not necessarily making much money. So I'm not sure I would jump out and say that we're doing so much better than last year.
Well, ADV, rest its soul and reincarnate its company, is doing a lot better, and Sentai Filmworks is
They are experimenting with dubs again, and that's definitely good to see. What remains to be seen is whether they'll get any of it on TV, which is huge. Although, I will say that all the news about different anime showing up on TV, we just heard today that Dragon Ball Z Kai is going to be on CW for kids, for kids. The Funimation dub, though, and so that will bring it on to broadcast television again. Yeah. Whereas before it was only going to be on Nicktoons, which is a specialty cable channel that I don't have.
So you can get it on your little bunny ears antenna and play with it.
Yep. So that well, not all states show that particular block, but most do, I believe. So yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that we'll see what really needs to happen is we need to kind of train the next generation to do a lot of the buying that our generation is kind of stopped.
They're kids. They have disposable income.
And their parents.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like they pay for rent or taxes.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, we have to get them into that habit so that when they do have to start paying for rent and taxes and all that stuff, they're still buying. And that is why you should read my article on how to train the next generation of anime fans to like the shit that you like, so that the good stuff keeps coming out here.
Brainwashing is always a valid strategy.
Hey, religion, tobacco, anime, it's all good. But yeah, so didn't like the Eric P. Sherman article. And I think that pretty much wraps that up.
But you know what? Speaking of how anime is going to die, I think I have an idea of how it's going to go.
Oh my god! Should I call 911?
No, just buy some Region 1 DVDs!